Welcome back to Ben's Garage. Scratch that. Welcome back to Ben's Kitchen. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Ring the little bell notification button next to it. You'll be notified of any new uploads. With that out the way, I'm just going to let you know where we've been, what we've been doing. I've been releasing videos, but I've not made any videos for a good few weeks. All the videos that we've put out, I've recorded previously the last couple of months. I've had them in the archives and just been releasing them here and there. We've been doing quite a bit of work on the house, actually. As you can see in the kitchen, I'll show you around in a minute. We've everything's all going in quite nicely. Bit of renovations. So we've been doing the kitchen, we've been doing a bit of work outside. And then once we sort of get on top of the kitchen, we've still got tiling and decorating to do. We fixed these units on the wall this morning, but I've not done the worktop. I'm gonna let Dad cut that because it's a bit easier because he can get down on the floor. Sinks all plumbed in, cookers all in, hoods all extracting as it should. That's the kitchen. Outside we've chopped a few trees down, opened the view up. We've got a couple of trees just at the end. I'll show you that in a minute, that we need to cut down. And then I should be, we're gonna get on with the garage. We're gonna clear it out, because there's still a bit of junk in there, which I've ripped off the wall with a digger. We're gonna clear all that out. That can go on the bonfire. And then we're gonna start preparing for concreting the floor. That'll be some videos coming up in the future. We've still not taken the Range Rover in for its EGR delete yet. I have emailed the garage and he's not got back to me, so he's obviously quite busy. We're not in any desperate rush to do that because we don't really use the car that much. Tina, well, she's out in it now actually at the dentist. I'll get some videos on that when we get it done, but I'll be doing some more videos on the garage, which we're all looking forward to. Hopefully get this whole workshop sorted, kitted out, up and running, and then we can start repairing some of these motors we got lying around. I've got the bits to fix the tractor, the finishing mower on the tractor. It's gonna be a bit of a bodge, so don't hate me in the comments. Tina managed to find the spindle that comes up through the mandrel, so I've ordered new bearings. So I'm going to put the new bearings in, push the spindle up through the bottom, put the pulley on the top, and then I'm going to weld the pulley on. The only reason I'm doing that is because the threads are all chewed up on the spindle. The shaft, the actual diameter of the pulley, I think where it's been running, where it was loose, it's elongated and it's gone quite out of shape. So I'm going to centralise it, stick it on. I'm going to weld that on. It's just a temporary fix, just to see us through the rest of this year, because the grass has started growing again. We've had quite a bit of rain. The sun comes out during the day and the grass is just going mental. The gang mower has finally packed up. That doesn't drive forwards anymore, but it will go in reverse quite nicely. That doesn't help when you want to go forwards to cut the grass. So that's going to be on the back burner for the foreseeable till we get this workshop sorted out and I can get it in, probably sit it in the corner somewhere and strip it down. Find out why it won't drive forwards properly. So that's the tractor, the Range Rover and the garage. Videos will be coming soon, hopefully. We've got a little bit of work to do in this kitchen still. But I'll just show you around what we've been getting up to and hope you enjoy. We got this unit put on the wall this morning. That's all fixed on, drawers are in. The worktop needs trimming to size. I'm gonna let Dad do that. I could get out of the wheelchair and get on the floor and do it, but he's had practice on the other side, so we'll let him do that. Please excuse the mess. So that's the oven in. Hob's all in place. That all vents out up the chimney. There's the sink with Tina's fancy tap. Over there we've got the dishwasher plumbed in. We've not done the kickboards yet. And you'll notice we've got oak floor, so that'll be sanded down, and we're going to oil the floor. There's my oven at a nice reasonable height, so I can get in and out of that. I've already cooked a pizza in it, which was very nice. So then we got the oven unit which goes up there. The water tank, that's the hot water. It's going to get boxed in. Gas bottle's going to stand underneath, because coming along here from there outwards across the room, we're going to have an island, and that's going to have my hob in it, which has got 5 burners on. So all those units are in. There's a armoire at that end, which armoire, French for cupboard. Got the old floating shelves up on the wall. Obviously we've got to tile it yet, but we have painted that wall. And then over this side we've got the fridge and freezer, but they're going to go over there where the dogs are. So out here you can see we've chopped a tree down. That's all over there waiting to be burnt. And we've had the bay tree down there as well. So we just got that chestnut tree. That's coming down because it's a bit close to the house. And that just brings us to the man cave. And the old Mac set up there with the extra screen. I have inherited one of Tina's plants. She calls that a dragon tree. But it, you know, oxygenates the room. Guitar and amp set up over there. Around here we get the telly. We've run the Ethernet cable under the floor, that comes up so we can get YouTube, Netflix, we can get online with the telly. I've got the PlayStation plugged in down there as well. It's all on a nice little unit. So that's pretty much about it. That's what we've been up to. We're moving all the rooms around. We had Mum and Dad staying here for 3 weeks, just over 3 weeks. Their house buying didn't go quite to plan. They was getting messed about. The notaire was basically a right plonker, really holding the job up. Anyway, they signed, they got their keys. We helped them move some stuff in on Saturday, I believe it was. So the bed that was in here is gone, so that's freed up all this room. So we brought the telly in, got me a guitar set up. This room's not finished because we've got to strip the wallpaper off, box in the pipes. I'm going to plasterboard this wall and insulate it, because that's an outside wall. Insulate the wall behind me, that's going to be plasterboarded, and I'm going to insulate it, but just to keep the sound down a bit. But I really want to plasterboard it so that I can hide all my wires, because there's nothing worse than wires showing. And if stuff's going in this permanent home, I'll get all the wires hidden in the walls, so that'll be nice and tasty. But yeah, this is the man cave, as I said in that other video. The telly isn't going to stay here. Once we've knocked through into the barn, that's going to be like a bit of a living area, living dining area. The telly's going to go in the wall in there. We're going to have like a little mini cinema with surround sound and all the jazz. But for now, the telly's in here. I'm going to have my record player over there, or my vinyl collection. The telly, I've got another telly in a box down here. That's going on the wall up there, and the computer and that is going on the wall behind me. So it'll all change around in here. But for now, it's just nice to have a bit of space and get all my little toys out, my guitar. I must get the saxophone out and start learning to play that again. But yeah, it's just nice to be able to get your stuff out of boxes again, because it's all been hidden away in various garages and sheds and stuff. But yeah, so that's what we've been getting up to. We're gonna crack on with the garage. I'm gonna get a Range Rover video out on this EGR valve delete business, and obviously I'll do a video on the tractor, show you my technical bodge, which won't go down well with some people, because they'll say, why don't you fix it properly the first time? But I got the bearings for like peanuts, a couple of quid each. We're going to whack a couple of new belts on it, get that all done, because we're going to need to start cutting the grass again soon. The flower mower fingers crossed, touch wood, I had that out and nothing fell off it. So that's a good sign. So some of the long grass I'll have to tackle the flail mower. Some of the other grass Tina can do with the tractor. As you know, that's a finishing mower that's on the tractor, not a flail. So the flail tackles the tough stuff. The finishing mower just does a nice finishing cut. So that's basically what we've been up to and what's coming up. So keep your eyes peeled for future videos on the garage, the Range Rover, the tractor, so on and so forth. I'll try and keep the content going. If not, you'll just get another one of these daft videos. But we're getting to a point now where you can see progress. Like in the kitchen, for so long it was just a unit that we'd built up but was on the wall. It wasn't even fixed, it was just wobbling about on legs to put stuff in so that you can live, basically. But we can see light at the end of the tunnel, so we're getting there. Mostly thanks to Dad, although he's buggered his back up, his sciatica or whatever he's got, sponiosis or something. Anyway, he's suffering a little bit, so he needs to get himself to the doctors. And yeah, so we're almost over the kitchen, and then we're on to the garage, which I know a lot of you keep commenting about this garage. We're getting on with it ASAP. So for that, I'm going to sign off. Hope you like this video. Please click the thumbs up if you do. I keep getting a thumbs down on nearly every single video, so there's someone out there who doesn't like our content. Why you give a thumbs down, I do not know. Just don't watch our videos. Simple as that. But I mean, you're going to get them, so I'm not that worried. The ratios are quite good. We're getting more thumbs up and we're getting thumbs down. So yeah, if you do like it, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already for more content in the Range Rover variety. And for me, and Tina, who's not here, she's having her teeth pulled out. I don't know what she's having done. She doesn't know what she's having done. She finds out when she gets there, but she's got quite a good dentist. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm trying to sign off. So for me and Tina, who's not here, I'll say it on her behalf, it's bye for now.